hope you can see me.
I'm just seated somewhere waiting for someone,
Okay, okay,
and it's raining this side, so I am not so sure about that.
okay.
Can you see me now? Yeah, just got
Uh,
somewhere, at some shop.
yes, yes, yes. I see you now. I see you now.
Right.
Okay, awesome.
Yes.
So great. So I'm right now on in Dubai. Still, my travel did not go as planned. So yeah, so I'm right now like kind of next to the Burj Khalifa. It's if you know, you see this Burj Khalifa.
I haven't heard about it, but I can see it.
Yeah, it's like the tallest building in the world, sort of thing. Like I think I can. Yeah, if it's
Okay, I think I
wait.
should. I'll have to look it out online after this call.
Yeah, it's a beautiful view. Do you see now?
Yes, I can see it.
Yeah, so it's like
Okay,
this is something called the infinity pool, and
okay,
it's just like yeah, the whole skyline of the Dubai downtown is kind of here, and this is like the tallest building in the world, right? Like I think it has like 150 or so floors, and
okay.
yeah, it's beautiful. Like if you look from here, it's like amazing, mashallah. It's like beautiful, and you can obviously swim in the pool and kind of look at the whole skyline. So yeah, so I guess our our meeting today is starting with some travel vlogging. So yeah, so this is basically yeah, the Dubai whatever, uh this thing, the skyline.
Okay,
But yeah,
that's impressive.
y- yes. So yeah,
I'm so
let's talk
sorry
about
you've
what.
been missing your flights.
Yeah, it's a little tricky time for me right now, and some other stuff also happened. So yes, so it's yeah. Anyways, al qadar Allah ma sha fa'al. Things happen for a reason, and the reason is usually better. So I'm totally fine. I'm good. It's just that yeah, not like I make plans, God makes plans. Like His plans are better, is what I would say. I was supposed to be here for a day, and and now I've been here for a week, and I don't know when I'm going.
Mm.
So it's pretty unpredictable, but that's how life
Oh
is,
my
right?
God.
Yes, it's okay. I was born here, so it's fine. Like I was actually like this is the new Dubai, and the other side is the old Dubai. Like I don't know if you can see much, but this is the Jumeirah side of the
Yes, I
Dubai.
can
That is
see
where
the
I
other side.
yeah. So you have like Palm Jumeirah, Palm Islands, and all of those kind of things. Burj Al Arab. So I used to live on that side. So actually, exactly where I am, on the opposite side of the road is where I lived for like 10 years. So like Dubai is like
Okay,
my birthplace. I was born in Dubai. Yes.
okay.
So yes. So, but
So you're
moving
not
on,
in a
like what
strange city. That's the good part.
um I'm in a strange part of the city. Let's put it like that. Like I'm very familiar with the other part of the other side of the road. Like I was just walking in the morning. I went for a morning walk, like after prayer, and then just walked around for an hour, half an hour, or something like that. Like came back to downtown, and then like the other side of the road. And like this place is, I'm kind of familiarizing myself. Like different people, different cultures. I learned languages. Like just today, I learned. I met a French woman who also knows Russian, and so I think I was like, yeah, to красиво, comment ça va? A little bit of French as well. I guess you might know some French. Then like somebody Korean, not Korean, actually Philippines. Philippines. So Philippines is like I'm still quite not there yet. I'm still trying to learn. Philippines. There is something like Maganda. No, Magana something like something that's like good morning and like good you, good day, whatever. Uh, and then I met like an Indian. Indian is easy because I can Sanu di Sanu ke saath, I don't know, gal kar nahi si, something like that. I want to talk to you or something like Sanu milke acha lagdi, something. So I like languages are very interesting. They're very similar. There's a lot of similarities. Like Kemonacho is Bangladeshi. Kemcho is Gujarati. Kemcho Al Khobar is Nepalese, right? Like what's the news, right? Kemcho Al Khobar, and like there's a lot of things you can figure out from just the way the language is like. For example, I like you in Sinhalese, like Sri Lankan, is Mamati Olayada Aderidu, right? And that's the same for I love you and I love you and I like you. Right? There's no difference between it. So they're very respectful in that sense, right? So if you like somebody, you respect that person. In English, it's kind of different. You can like a person, but not necessarily respect that person and not necessarily love that person. So it's kind of different. So like you can figure out cultures very nicely. And like I even met somebody from Cameroon, and he taught me Bibin. Uh, Pigeon. So in
Pigeon.
Pigeon, yeah, Pigeon, he told me about things like, I think, how, how you day. How you day is, how are you, right? How you day.
Yeah.
How you day. And how you say good is, I don't remember, but that's how you start the conversation, right? How you day. So that's like, usually it's like how you day or good morning and like, what is your name, right? Those are kind of usually the keywords to start like conversation starter, right? And then things can go, and like it depends, it differs from men to women. So yeah, I was talking to John, who's from, no, he was from Kenya, or I don't know, one place, some place in Africa, and he was like Mrembo. Does that strike a bell? No. Mrembo.
No, it
No,
doesn't.
okay. So in some African language, I don't remember which one. It means you're beautiful, right? Like that's something for a
Oh,
woman. And then there is like
okay.
strong, right? There's something else that is strong. I don't quite remember it, but like Dubai is a very nice place. There's like 195 nationalities in this country, and you can find like you can like I like going into the elevator, once in a while just like do an elevator pitch in 3 minutes. But let's focus on what we are here for. Okay, a lot of side conversations. Sidebar aside, what are we talking about today? You'll have to tell me.
So today is supposed to be session 5, which we didn't catch up on last week, and it's
Okay.
on career planning.
Uh huh.
Yeah, so I sent you a brief of my career plan, which I worked on because they shared a template for me to make a career plan for the next five
Uh
to
huh.
ten years. So I shared that with you. I don't know whether you had a moment to look at it.
Yeah, it's been a very busy week for me. Like not busy, like yeah, not productive, but busy. Right now. So let's put it like that. Very unproductive, busy week for me. So I am trying to figure. I mean, it's a good week from a family standpoint. It's good, but not from a work standpoint. It's all kind of the same. You complete the following worksheet to create a plan. So short. So I'm just reading what you've written, and if you or I can also like share my screen. I don't know. My laptop is out of charge and it's charging very slow. I lost
Do you
one
want
of
me
my
to share
chargers
my
on the way.
screen?
Yes, that would be very nice of you. Good idea.
Okay, I'll just open that. Let me see. Where is it? Yes.
And while you open, I just wanted to share that I also did like a presentation to a college in India, uh,
Okay.
where some students asked
Okay.
me about questions and technology and AI and all of those kind of things. So I'll send you, yeah, I'll send you something, inshallah, like which has some
Okay,
nuggets
that
of,
would be great. I
yeah,
appreciate.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's about like
Yeah, I think.
what is business, how do you make money, how do you learn, what do you do
Mhm.
what do you get when you join a company, etc., those kind of things.
Okay. So you can see my screen.
Yes, I can.
Okay, that's great. So what did I do last week? Maybe I should just. So last week, what I did was mainly just move out of the house, checking down in the institution, the universities, if they had like a teaching assistant kind of role. But I realized that most of them did recruit at the end of last year for the new semester that started this Monday. So most of them do not have like placements for teaching assistant kind of
Mm-hmm.
role. So I'll just maybe look out for maybe the starting semester
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
to apply for such.
Okay. Can
Yeah,
you make
yeah.
it smaller?
That's basically
Can
what
you make
I did last
yeah?
week.
Okay. So in the video,
Can
can
I
you?
make
I
it
mean
smaller?
I mean
Is
yeah like
this
that.
okay?
Yes. Yeah, that's better. So then I can read. Like make it even small. Like can you like yeah still minimize it so
I
then I
make it
can
I make it even smaller.
yeah if you
Okay.
can like
How
oh
is
okay
this?
the page it's the page is always like that. It's okay. So then no point. No change it. It's just that I'm on a phone, so for me to read this like full view is a little tricky. But it's fine. It's fine. Like not there's not much you can do. Like maybe if you can increase the font size, that would be helpful. Like right now, I'm having to
I
zoom to
can
read a sentence. Like s- make
if
the whole
I
thing for
increase the font size. Okay.
everything. Yeah, just do Control A and then just press plus on the top. No plus the A plus. You see the A up.
Plus
Yeah, the A no on the right side. You see A up and A
Control
down.
A.
Ne-
Then I see.
no.
Here.
Do you see the yeah
That
that
should
one?
be.
When you press yeah
That
the other
should
one yeah
be this.
yeah that one the
Is it
left one
this?
two buttons left one more two buttons left not right
This.
left yeah that one press that yeah keep tuck yeah
Okay.
keep doing that yeah so now it's easier to read okay thank you that's good okay yeah
So
let's
should
do
I stop
oh,
there?
yeah this is fine this is readable on a phone like my laptop is still not charged I don't know what to do so I'll close and let it charge whatever it is so you want to become a leading expert in
Okay.
industrial automation and manufacturing engineering specializing in sustainable and efficient production systems while prioritizing occupational health and safety and leveraging innovative engineering design that's a long sentence don't you think so
Yeah. Yeah. I think it's so long, and then it has like five, three, four different things in it.
yeah like if you would say what do you want to do what is your career goal in 3 words what is that 3 words not more
In 3 words.
yeah no preposition no just 3 nouns or verbs what do you want to do
I think I want to go into industrial automation.
okay great so basically excel in industrial automation is what your career goal is okay simple makes sense
Okay.
right so
All
your
right.
vision
Sure.
is yeah so your vision is let's say your vision is to either talk about yourself or talk about somebody else right now when you write something you communicate to the reader right so
Okay.
that's so how can I help you like somebody who's read so if it's for you which is good right like if you want to talk to yourself and
Mm.
basically uh basically decide what you want to do so then you should talk to yourself right so you should see who am I going to be in 10 years that's the question that's your goal right in 10 years where do I want to be so so like you might want to be like a successful automation engineer right something like that
Okay.
yeah, like overall career goal is like a very weird question right like if you put a number to it then it makes sense right in 10 years
Okay.
let's say you in your this part of the career in 10 years let's say who am I going to be yeah where am I going to be right like there's multiple questions where do you want to be do you want to be the same place where you are right in Africa or do you want to go somewhere North Africa do you want to go South Africa right do you want to go outside of Africa like it's a question for you right that's one part location then you want to know time I've already set in 10 years is what your goal is, right? You can't like don't go like target 50 years of age. It's a little too much to look at, right?
Mm.
And like even I cannot tell you in 10 years what I'm going to do. I would say 3 years is a better goal. That is like something that you can
Yeah.
work on. Like 10 years is too far. Like
I
10
think
years,
three to
like you'll
five.
probably be a mom or something. I don't know. Like you'll be a parent with kids, is what I can think of in 10 years, right? In 3 years, I can think about career, right? You might mostly be in the same career journey, right? In 5 years, you might not, there might not even be an automation industry, possibly, right? So the industry may have moved on. So don't think too far and don't think too quick, like too short term. 3 years is a very good,
Mm.
yeah, 3 to 5 years is a good horizon. So now
Mm.
how do I say this? So in 3 years, where do you want to be? What do you want to be doing? Do you want to be in a job? Do you want to be running a business? What do you want to do?
Are you posing that as a question to me?
Yes, it's a question to you. Like I've been talking, so this is all. Do you want to be in a job or do you want to be in a business? It's a simple. It's
I
a
think
st-
I, I have been thinking about maybe working for about 5 years. Then after that,
Mhm.
I should jump down to do a business or some kind of consultancy work.
Makes sense. Makes sense. That's a good answer. Yeah, like you need to first learn your trade before
Yes,
going into trade, right? Like you could also be like,
yes,
you could
yes.
call it like you can be an individual contributor in a larger company in the first 5 years, which is fair, right? And then in the sixth
Yes.
year, you can become a manager, right? Depending on the size
Okay.
of the company, a manager might effectively be running a business, a micro business inside a bigger business, right? Doesn't matter what you're called. Like you could be called owner and be doing nothing, right? Founder, like that's what I've been doing. but 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 otherwise, you can also be um, not nothing. I've been doing some things, but but you could be a managerial thing. Like so, you can say in 5 years you want to be a manager, right? Like you want to cross into manager. In 3 years, you want to be an expert in your field, right? An expert individual contributor in your field. In which field? Automation, like industrial automation, right? So that kind of makes it little more interesting, right? Like very very specific. So now, like a lot of questions come, like where's the best place to do industrial automation? Let's say, and what is the place? Do you want to be in Africa in 5 years, or do you want to be somewhere else?
I think I've been trying to search out for automation companies online. I made a list of some, which I'm yet to maybe write to them to ask for either training kind of role, an entry level position, so I can just position myself to learn more about it. But then I'm also looking at I'm still at a point where if I'm in Africa, then it's either Uganda or South Africa. But then I'm also looking at moving out maybe to the US or any other country where this company is falling in case I get an opportunity in those spaces.
Hmm. Like if you ask me about industrial automation, like China is the place, right? Where where a lot of that happens today in factories. I think the Middle East is also starting some local production. United States is hard primarily because of visa issues, right?
Yes.
So visa is fairly simple in the Middle East, from what I know, right? It's like yeah, you want to work, you have a job, like getting a visa is very simple for a company. China, I don't know much, right? So I can't tell. Uh, so I would say, okay, so if you're going in 5 years, I would say like shoot for I'm going to be Santa, an industrial automation expert in in the Middle East, right? Saudi Arabia, United Arab Emirates, one place of that, or China, right? Somewhere is Guangzhou, Shanghai. I don't know. Guangzhou is probably where some production happens. So what other places I don't know to be clear. Yeah, yeah, not much in Europe from what I know. Everything's in China. Automation is in China, and I think a lot of things are happening in Saudi as well because they have ports, they have seaports, they have maintenance contracts and things like that. I know people who work in ships, so I guess industrial automation helps there, right? Mechanical engineers have work in ports, right? Seaports, wherever trade happens. I think yeah, the Red Sea is Saudi Arabia. Then you have the Arabian Gulf, that is Dubai. You have ports around Africa. Uh, I don't know, Djibouti, those kind of places. Egypt, I don't know, Suez Canal, and then so that you need to kind of figure that out, right? Like that area. Um, US, I don't know. I guess you can go to Florida or Seattle, where I was. They have ports, but immigration is very difficult. Problem in the US. It's very difficult. So okay, so that's what. Let's keep moving. Let's keep moving. Short term career goals. What are your short term career goals?
Short
Get
term
hands-on
is to
experience in
get.
yeah, hands-on experience in industrial automation through internships, training, volunteering, and job shadowing. And let's say short term means 1 year. Let's put it like that, right? Your long term in
Yes,
your
yes,
career,
yes.
because in 3 years your industry might change. Like you might not even have an industry, right? Industrial product. It might be there, but it might be different, right? Not very easy to say something. So this is something more concrete, right? So like don't put too many things so that you're
Okay.
confused. like volunteering,
Okay.
internship, job. Let's just say job, right? No job shadowing. Like in 1 year, you should have a job, right? Like you should just say, I want a job. That's it. Like you just be very clear, right? Short term, I want to be an individual contributor, like an engineer, an industrial automation engineer inside of Africa, okay, in a reputable company. Simple. Fair, right? I mean, that's a fair short-term goal. And have a job in industrial automation in a reputable company inside of Africa.
Okay.
So what this helps with is now when you search for a job, you know where to look for. You know that you're looking in Africa. You know which industry to look for. You know you need a full-time job. So do you might want to like there's short-term career goals and shorter-term right strategy. Um, so if you divide things, I would say like a 3 month goal, 1 year goal, and 3 year goal translates to vision, mission, and strategy. Okay,
Okay.
vision is 3 years, mission is 1 year, quarter is strategy, and you have tactical steps that you take between
Okay.
whatever time you have. So yeah, so think of it like that. Yeah, mission 1 year, I would say strategy tactic 1 year, like 3 months, right? Like what am I going to do in the next 3 months? Look for jobs, look for internships, look for even free work. I'm fine, right? Like I just need to get hands-on experience. Once I have hands-on experience with a reputable company, then I can sell that to get my next job, right? Next job, next offer within the same company, outside the company. But you need hands-on experience. At this point, if you study, it's not going to help, right? And you can have multiple options.
Yes.
I don't know how the job market is. You could also go research assistant, like teaching assistant. But then it's kind of moving away. It's going to slow you down, in my opinion. If you don't want to be in academics, don't do that. Right? You have to be a little patient. If your job search doesn't work out for the next 3 months, yes, go ahead and do your teaching assistant kind of search. Like depends on your runway. Like how much money do you have? How urgently do you need more money? So all those kind of things play a factor in that decision. But if you all have a runway of 3 to 6 months that you can get by or something like that, or at least 1 month, like focus, right? Like don't be all over the place, right? Just focus. I want a job, right? Even if it's free, even if it's not a salary, I'm going to take it because once I'm in it, I'm going to get hands-on experience. And once I have hands-on experience, you already have some hands-on experience, right? With ABB and things like that. So with that hands-on experience, now you can apply for jobs and be very clear about what you know in the job. Like, don't be like, I know everything in the world, right? I know industrial automation, I know mechanical engineering, I know automatics. No. Tell me one thing you know very good. Like, what are you best at? Right? Just one thing. Tell me one thing you're very good at, and go for that one.
I think okay. So I think with industrial automation, I haven't really gotten into the practical bit of it. So it's something I would easily take up as an internship. But when I worked as a STEM apprentice at Uganda Breweries, I did a lot of things to do with maintenance planning and also things to do with health and safety. Then I think that like gives me an upper hand. Yeah. And then
Okay.
at
Okay.
ABV, it was more of sales and field work. Because in Uganda, there is no manufacturing plant for ABV, it's more of a sales office. So, what I did
Hmm.
was more engage in client visits, preparing those sales documents, and then going out to the field where they are doing some installation works for the client. Oh, yes.
Okay. Okay. That's good to know. That's good to know. So it's a sales destination. So I don't know how you're going to get hands-on experience. It's going to be a little tricky, right?
Yeah, it's going to
Uh,
be tricky. Yeah.
I don't know the specifics, so I can't comment much. But like Dubai is something like that, right? Like I'm a software engineer. I wanted to live in Dubai. There's not much uh, technical work, technically challenging work inside of Dubai. Like there's a Microsoft office also that I know. I went, but it's very sales driven, right? Um, like people build software in India and US and sell it everywhere, right? So it's like an arbitrage that happens. Uh, they go sell everywhere. So you will need to, I would say, see if you can travel to China once, if you can, right? I don't know how, right? But if you really want to be an expert in the field, you will have to go where the expertise is, right? And once you do that, you will understand a lot of things, hopefully, right? And then they might also be interested, right? Because they might be like, I am China, I want to sell stuff that I already make, right? And you are like, I am from Africa, I want to learn how automation works, right? So then you create a match, right? You're like, oh, you talk to me, I'll connect you with clients in uh, in Africa, in Uganda, right? And they'll be like, wow, that's great. Like, okay, now what do you need from us? Like, I will reciprocate. At that point, you're like, I want to sit in your factory and learn what your process is. Like, I'm not going to give you a referral until I know what you're doing, right? And that you can figure out in 1 day, 2 day, 3 days, right? So it helps you, it helps them, right? So now you have a transaction happening here, right? A mutually beneficial transaction happening here. So consider traveling, I would say.
Okay.
Makes sense. Okay. Cool. Let's move on. Let's move on. Obtain certification. That's yeah, like build a professional strong network, long-term career goals, lead projects that integrate automation with sustainable manufacturing process. So sustainable stuff is like a good keyword for resumes, I guess. Um, uh, yeah, yeah, it is what it is. Going down. Yeah, like what sustainable? Like how do you say that? Is it solar? Is it wind? Is it something? I don't know, right? Uh,
I think sustainable manufacturing practices could be like, okay, instead of an industry relying on purely maybe using local energy sources to power their systems and all those kind of things, they can adopt renewable energy sources and all those kind of things to just make their production systems sustainable.
Okay, okay. Yeah, try to be little more specific sometimes, right? Like there's like I've
All right,
spoken to a
sure.
lot of people sometimes in interviews, they speak very generic, like vision like, but like I'm like sometimes I want to like tell me details. Otherwise I'm not getting anything. Like I hear these kind of things like everywhere. Like okay, like if I tell to you like software engineering is I want to be a good software engineer that enables mobile practices and you know, and enable customers by doing the best kind of work, right? Tells me nothing, right? When you tell me like, okay, I want to be an Android engineer working on front end technologies primarily, uh, or some IoT devices. Now I'm thinking, okay, now there is a project that I can think of, right? So be a little more specific. It will help you. It will guide you to where you want to be, right? If you keep it very
Okay.
open ended, you're like you have too many things to look at which point you're going to be confused.
Okay.
So you need some focus sometimes, and sometimes probably what your focus, your direction might be wrong. But you can, but at least you know that you're like pushing hard on where you need to hit, right? Like you hit like this. So if you hit like this, like the surface area is big, but you're not making an impact. Here it hurts. Ouch. Like that kind of a thing. Make sense?
Okay. Yes, makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah. Become a mentor in engineering community. How do you do that? I would say LinkedIn, right? Share your industrial knowledge on LinkedIn. Like this is not very specific. So on two, just say share something about industrial production, manufacturing once a week, video preferably, right? So that's very concrete, right? If you didn't do it, you know you didn't do it, right? Yeah, share industrial
Yeah.
knowledge once a week, preferably video because video will give you more reach. Because like this chat GPT stuff, everybody's doing, right? Create a LinkedIn post about industrial manufacturing and tell me some stuff, right? It's like, I mean, people are seeing through it, right? Video, if you put yourself in the video, and even if it's another video, this is something where I see interesting, right? Take a YouTube video, okay? And then explain the video, right? With your voice, like on the side, saying, hey, this is Uganda's largest, I don't know, steel manufacturing or steel distribution plant or something like that, right? Somebody, there must be some video on YouTube, right? Look at that and put a comment on it saying, hey, this is that and blah, 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 and all of that, right? So you get the video, maybe put a text comment about it. Even better is if you can put your face in it, like have a face side of video, like watch the like it's very simple. Just go to loom.com, take a YouTube video, like record the screen, do a screen recording, right? Screen record a YouTube video, like when you're playing it, and then pause it once in a while and say that this is what is happening and this is what you think about it. Like this is like cheapest way to do to feature content that is related to your thing, right? You put your opinions on top of it. All it takes is 5 minutes. You don't need expensive gear. Use your laptop. Start. Go to loom.com. Start a screen recording with your face in it on the side
Can
and
you
do it. Like put your hmm?
kindly spell that?
Loom,
Kindly spell that.
Loom.com. Loom.
LOM.
No, no,
Double
L double O
O.
M. Yeah,
Okay.
M.com. Yeah, it's a very, very good software. Like
It's
it's
double
free.
M.
No, double O single M. Loom.com.
Yes. Okay.
That's it. Yeah. Then there is influence industry standards for OSH, ensuring innovative yet safe practices in engineering. Yeah, yeah. I don't know much about this, how to influence this. Explore entrepreneurial ventures offering consultancy or products. Like number three, I have no comments. I don't know much. I'm ignorant here. Explore
All
entrepreneurial
right.
ventures. This I would say, if you can do a China trip, you will do very well there, right? Because like business is about people and relationships between them. And if you can connect with somebody directly, like you shake the hand, that would be like just go on a sales call with a Chinese company. That also helps, right? Just go and say that, hey, I want to know more about your industrial processes for something in Uganda. We are looking to build something, right? And you might be looking to build something, right? And um, and understand what they're trying to explain. Once you understand what they're trying to explain, then you can take them further and connect them with the right person. So then you're doing something for them, and they will also listen to you because they have something for them as well. So to kind of understand that everybody's selfish in some sense, like everybody needs to find value, right? Unless like you're very generous and you don't have anything to get, right? That's possible, but like not many kind people in the world. We need more kind people in the world. but uh, I think things are getting better. Things are getting better. Okay, list and track your time-specific career goals. Oh, there's a time-specific career goal also. 1 year goal: complete an internship or project focused on get a job. Why don't you just get a job? Like shoot, aim
Yeah,
high.
I
Like in
think
1 year, get a job. Simple,
I
simple.
must have
Get
a
a job
job.
in
Yes.
get a job in industrial production, whatever, right? Like it could start as a free internship, right? But it's the pathway, like stepping stone to a paid job, right? Like
Okay. Okay.
steps, don't forget. Like just let's talk about the goal, right? This is the goal post. How you get there, we'll figure it out later. Number two, earn at least one professional certification in automation tools, OSH, right? So get one professional certification. That's good. Okay, that's very simple. Within the next 1 year, right? 3 year, 1 year, whatever that is. Enhance your engineering design portfolio with at least
Process.
3 substantial projects. Yeah, I mean, projects, like if you don't have a
Make
job, yes. Why do you need a project if you have a job, right? They'll give you a project anyways. So that's one thing. At least attend 2 conferences or webinars. Yeah, this is good. Yeah, attend conferences, webinars on manufacturing. Like go to China, go something like or visit a country or visit China. Let's put it like that within the next 1 year. Because there you'll see a lot of these webinars. You'll see, yeah. So definitely a webinar is a cheap way to attend a Chinese conference, right? It's good. So I would say, yeah, let's go attend something. If it says paid and it's not too much, go pay for it. Okay, 3 year goals. Secure a full-time position. Oh, okay. So you already slowed yourself down, right? By 3 years, you should be like, I want to be manager. Hey, look, aim high, aim high. Look, there's nothing wrong in writing something down, right? At least you know where to aim, right? But if you're going to aim, just get a job in 3 years. So over promise, under deliver is what most people do. Under promise and deliver, right? Is what people do to be safe, right? Um, I'm a little more different. I'm different. Like I overpromise or overdream, right? Like be
mm,
ambitious and like shoot for the stars. You'll hit the moon, right? And the moon is quite good already, right? So if you say be a manager, you'll at least be a good expert, right? It's not about checking a box. It's about aiming high. Right? So aim high. Make your goals good. There's a saying in Arabic when you ask for Janatul Firdaus, right? What that means is like when you ask God for something, like ask for the top part in paradise. Don't ask for outskirts of this thing, get me in sort of thing. Like shoot high, then you'll try to do more. Okay. I think we only have like 10 minutes or something left. What else? Contribute to a project
Yeah.
significantly improves production efficiency. What is significantly? Let's put a number to it. When you write a goal, generally it's called OKR, right? Objective, key results, objective, key results, and so objective is what you want to do. Why? Okay. Key results is how you want to do it, and it has to be measurable. Something like that was there. It's called OKRs. I'm missing something. So, yeah, so basically you have whenever you write something, write it in an OKR form. Like, what do you want to do? Be a manager. How am I going to be a manager? Like the key result is I'm a manager. In how much time is 3 years? So you already put that, right? So your objective is to be a industrial whatever expert, right? Industrial automation expert, right? That's your objective. That's your like Uber level goal. Your key result is within 1 year you need a job, right? Within 3 years you want to be a manager, right? Within 5 years you want to be like selling, like you want to own a company, right? Something like that, right? Those are key results, and you need practical steps to achieve that, right? For that you need to be doing LinkedIn stuff, like become a something like that, right? So gain recognition as a problem solver. So that's good, right? Like that's 3 years. I think just doing LinkedIn stuff, and I think it's fine. It's not bad. It's a good goal. Like gain recognition as a problem solver. Like then you need to find problems that matter in Uganda. Right? If it's solar, problem solve solar. Like why is Uganda not using solar? Right? It has a lot of sunlight. Right? So suggest some solutions. Right? That would help. Number 4, begin mentoring junior. This is great. Begin mentoring junior engineers. You can do any day. Go to a college. Say I'm XYZ. Do it. Right? If it's a high schooler, you can still do it. Oh, there's a 5-year-old. Okay, you should have told me. We should have first reviewed what is there in this. Okay, so like I am preaching to the choir after we've already done this. So advance to a leadership role such as automation. Great. So that's good. Yeah, leader. Yeah, keep it short. Yeah, less is more. The more you write, right, is fluff talk. Right? Like at least you need to know that you're writing to yourself. You're not showing off. Right? So when you write to yourself, write it in 3 words or less. Right? 3 words is all you need. It's easier to do and it's more clear, right? So leadership, right? 5-year goal, enter leadership or ownership, right? Both. You can either be a manager or you can be an owner. In both cases, you are doing leadership itself. So ownership. So both are good. Number 2, publish a paper. I don't know how this helps your goal, so let's not do it. Create a
I've cancelled
framework or
it.
design.
I think this
Good, good.
works
So
if I go into academics, but that's not where I want to go to right now. Maybe in future.
see, so now since you've written down your goal, it makes sense, right? Like you have some clarity, right? If you write, I want to do internship, I want to do this, I want to do academics, I want to do job, everything. You're like, yeah, everything fits. But like you have to be specific. Be specific, then you'll focus. It'll help you focus. Create a framework or design system that enhances safety and efficiency in manufacturing. Yeah, I would say start with why. Okay, follow it up with how, and the what exactly you will figure it out later. Like 5 years, you can't really say what exactly, right? The why could be like enhance safety in manufacturing, right? The why are you doing this? Enhance safety in manufacturing. How are you going to do it? Through a framework, right? And what are you going to do exactly in 5 years? Maybe you can say something by publishing academic papers. I don't know, right? Uh, but it's hard to like tell you right now 5 years, like especially because I
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
understand the industry. Okay,
yeah.
number 4, start planning for an entrepreneurial initiative or consulting business. You already started it, leadership ownership, so don't plan. So like number 1 already covers it. Like what would you do? You need to plan for next things. Like, start planning to give. What I would say is like this: learn, earn, return. Okay, learn, earn, return. So you're already in 3 years, you're already returning, or even now you're returning to juniors. Right? That's good. You can always do that. at the fourth point or the third point, I would say, like, work on helping others, like work on being the person who you need right now, right? You need a mentor, right? You need a hiring manager, right, to get you a job. And like, yeah, mentor gives you direction, or coach. You need a coach, right? So you coach aspiring engineers is one thing you can do. You hire good engineers or people from college. That's another thing you could do. Number three is, maybe you just give talks to give guidance, right? You can be a guide also, right? This is how this industry works, right? Very directional advice, not specific, but it helps. So just figure it out, right? So you return to the community where you came from. And once you even have that intention, the universe will help you, or universe meaning God will help you to kind of, like, he'll send somebody your way, right? That's the hope. And be hopeful. Like, the world is a better place every next day. Okay, next what? We have 5 or 10 more minutes. What is
It's
next?
done.
Awesome. So I guess
I mean,
this
this
is
is
good.
this is done. There was another template of something. I am not really sure if we have to review it. They look more similar, but
Yeah, I
I
think this
think
is
the
a
fact
lot
that I've
already.
gone through this with you, I can easily review the other one now.
Okay, good, good. I would
It
just
was
say, yeah,
more of,
like,
yeah. I think this one basically specifies. Let me see. It was looking at job positions available. What are your top skills? What are those targeted companies? Yes, I think I can easily work on this on my own.
okay, okay, go for it. This is good.
Yeah.
Like, we don't need to use 1 hour every day, every time, right? Like, we are able, like, the point is get things done. So I think we had a 15-minute
Yes.
conversation on travel blogging. We can we can end it with some
Yes.
travel blogging as well. Like, hey, yes, this is Burj Khalifa and all of that kind of stuff. And yeah, let's wrap up the meeting and yeah, move forward. Sounds good.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
Okay,
great.
amazing, amazing. This was very nice talking to you, Santa. Let's catch up another time. I think you figure out some time in the calendar. We can meet again this week because we missed the last week, right?
Yeah, I'd scheduled for tomorrow. I don't know if that works for you because when I booked over the weekend, I booked Tuesday and Thursday. But if
Yeah,
it
Tuesday and
doesn't
Thursday.
work, we can schedule Friday or early next week's day. Yeah.
No, Thursday is fine. Thursday is fine. It's just that within a day, I don't know if you will have time to prepare as well, right? So let's do Thursday.
Between
Okay.
the day. Yes, 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 yes. I think,
Yeah, you just
let
have
me
one day. Like,
see,
I mean,
because, yeah, I just have one day. I'll see,
yeah,
I'll see how it goes. We'll probably get in touch in the evening.
amazing. Okay, sounds good. Sounds good.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So you have a good day, and yeah, see you next time. How do you say see you next time in Ugandan?
So in Uganda, we have over 50 languages. What
Wow,
So I speak, the main language is Luganda,
it's
which
Luganda.
I really don't know. Luganda, which I really
Luganda.
don't know how to speak. That is common in the central, in Kampala and the nearby districts. But I come from the northeast where I speak Kumam. So if you want to say see you tomorrow, you say Oneno Diki.
Oneno Diki. Okay. Oneno Diki.
Yes, Diki.
Santa.
Diki is tomorrow. Oneno is see you tomorrow. So Oneno Diki.
Okay. Oneno Diki, inshallah. Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay.
Thanks so
Goodbye. You have a
much,
good one.
Muhammad.
Bye bye.
Goodbye. All
Bye.
right.
Bye, Santa. Bye.